So I have ideas constantly for self-inserts for stories, and my mom recently suggested that I try putting some of them out onto YouTube, and usually I don't see that as a good idea because I see them as private ideas, but this one I didn't actually mind doing that. So this is a little character I've made, or at least a character concept I've made for the SCP Foundation. As you probably know, I make narrations for them. Not officially, but just for fun because I like the SCP Foundation. It's been one of my hyperfixations for years. And if you've ever read Wattpad or any fanfictions about the SCP Foundation, it always has the main character as having like an overpowered anomaly, which is fine, but I kind of want to just make it a bit more realistic because unfortunately I just cannot see myself making a character whose power is that anything they draw comes to life. So instead we have this character. This is SCP-22856. Her anomaly is that she is immune to every other anomaly. Most other anomalies anyway. There are some very few exceptions. But like for example, SCP-049. When he touches someone they die. She would not die. SCP-035, he might be able to get to her, like, in her head, but if she were to try and put him on, nothing would happen. He couldn't attach himself to her, he couldn't take control of her. I wish he'd get a little burn from the black stuff. And you might be asking, what about the anomalies who are the anomaly in themselves but don't have any abilities? Or at least no abilities that affect people, such as 682 or SCP-2006. And I did think ahead of that. Those entities just see no reason to attack her. It's not that they want to befriend her, they just don't really care to attack her. SCP-682 doesn't see her as a living thing, and therefore does not hate her. SCP-2006, for whatever reason, doesn't want to scare her. So, she's at no risk of that either. She's just completely immune. And to me that is still a cool power because, while it's not drawing something and it coming to life or anything like that, it is still probably absolutely baffling to the SCP Foundation. Because what do you mean this random teenager girl is immune to everything? You may also notice that she has a hoodie and sweatpants. That was on purpose. There was absolutely some kind of SCP D-class uniform thing I could have given her. But I actually chose to make it that, since this is meant to be me in some form. I would not want to wear a prison uniform, because it would probably be very uncomfortable. And in universe, she pointed that out, and so they oh so graciously gave her a new uniform of hoodie and sweatpants. It's just hoodie and sweatpants. It is really nothing special. It is just a hoodie and sweatpants with the SCP insignia on it, which I unfortunately could not get onto it. So just imagine it's there somewhere. But yeah, that is SCP-22856. I do plan to, as I do more SCPs, to make documents of how she was affected by them, and possibly add little doodles of her. They may not be the best, because I am not the absolute best artist out there, but I'll try, and I think it's funny. So you'll see that out there. Bye!